Hi, and welcome back for video number 2 on how you can generate cash flow in 60 minutes a day. So in today's video, we're going to be covering profit clarity, how to set a solid business model foundation. All right. So during this video, you're going to discover, and we're going to cover time commitment of your offer, that being your services and your products. So let's think about this. If you're short on time, you already say it's not enough hours in a day. As you're setting the foundation of what your offer will be, right, your gift that you're going to share with the world, you need to consider the time commitment involved. And so with that being said, think of if you provide a service. So if you're providing a service, that means it's going to take you and your time to make it happen. If you decide that you're going to offer a product, well, that's something that you can sell in your sleep, right? Or sell while you're out at a soccer game or something with your kids. So you need to be really, really clear on the time commitment that's going to be involved with whatever you decide to offer as your gift, your vehicle of delivery to your potential clients and customers, okay? Now, let's talk about the madness behind pricing and how to actually set your pricing. All right, so I'm going to try not to spend too much time on this because we could be here all day. Now, one of the things I like to talk about is pricing for profit, right? You've probably heard the saying of charge what you're worth, right? What's the other one? I can't think of the other one, but everybody heard the term, I'm sure, charge what you're worth. Well, the reality for me, and it's the same reality for you, is that really if we charge what we were worth, nobody could afford us, right? So throw that out the window. That's one of the problems with pricing. The other one is comparing to what others are charging. Now, unless you've actually taken their particular program or had their particular product or experience, whatever it is that they offer, really you don't know what they have packaged, right? All of the things that they're going to provide to really compare what you're going to charge to what they're, charging. So it's almost like comparing apples to oranges. All right. Now, you can use that as a basis of what you're going to charge. But, the reality is you're in business to make money. So if you're trying to create consistent cash flow, if you keep hitting an income ceiling because you want to increase your profits, well, this is the first thing to look at. What are you charging? You have to price the profit. Not charge what you're worth, but price to make a profit. Okay? Then I want you to also think about who's your ideal client. And this is really, really key, even as it relates to who you're going to serve and your pricing. And I say that because it's a twofold type thing. One, you need to know who you're going to offer your potential services and whatever your gift is, right? Who you're going to offer that to, because that's going to entail part of the makeup of your pricing, right? How much are they willing to pay for a particular product or service, right? And, you don't want to be, I want to say like push people or going against the current in a sense. So what I'm saying is you don't want to have something that you've created or what you're going to provide and you're going to try to get someone to purchase it, and really they're not your ideal client because they don't want it. So you kind of like have to convince them to buy what you need. You have to convince them of the value of what you're providing them, and that's no fun, right? That's where a lot of people do discounts. They allow people to barter, okay, well, if you do this, I'll do that, and then really no money is exchanged. There's no energy there. So you want to be clear on who you're serving as it relates to what you're going to offer, as well as it relates to the price point of what you're going to charge. But again, you have to be clear and make sure you're pricing for profit as well. Okay? Then you want to look at how to package the things that you do. Now, in another training, and it's out there, it's a free training that I've done, I talk about packaging. All right. I like to create VIP packages because I like the VIP treatment. So I like to give my clients the same thing. But as you're thinking about, the products and services of what you're going to offer, I don't care what you do, make packages, right? That'll get you out of that income roller coaster ride for sure, in the sense that if you're charging by the hour, if you only have one product or service that you offer, or maybe you have a storefront and you only offer one thing. What if they need something else? Then you're sending them off to go somewhere else. You don't have a repeat customer, so you're always having to, refill your funnel of potential clients and things like that, which is a whole nother conversation, right? But you want to create a package that will allow for people to hang around for an extended period of time with you. Right? Really get to feel you out, experience you, and then when they need something else, they'll think of you first. And packages allow you to make more money. Perfect example. I had a client charging $25 an hour. $25 an hour. Yes, we made her raise her prices. You got that right. But anyway, $25 an hour, 4 hours, right? Say you talk to somebody once a week for a month. That's $100. Right? And you're charging by the hour, so there's no guarantee they're coming back from week to week anyway. But at $25 an hour, they probably will. Now, restructuring that, how about you say, $200, right? For 4 hours. So instead of making $100, you just doubled your income. That's what she did. She doubled her income. Just that easy. And how about if she said, instead of this month to month or week to week and just see when you need me, no, I need more of a commitment from you because I'm committed to you. So I need you to be committed to me and I'll be committed to you. So how about a 6-month package? So now do the math. 200 times 6, $1,200. So instead of $25 an hour, which half of that would have been $600, after hunting them down from month to month to see if they need your services, versus having a package in place for 6 months, right? At $200 a month, now you have $1,200. So you just easily doubled your income. So think of packages, all right? And the pricing strategy mindset I want you to have here is stop undervaluing and undercharging for the services that you provide. Okay? Don't do that. So here's the thing. Decide on what you're going to offer. Be clear on that. You can't be wishy-washy here because you'll never build momentum, right? You have to be consistent to build momentum. Momentum builds cash flow, all right? So decide on your offer, whether it's a product or service or if it's going to be a mixture of both, right? Decide on what you're going to charge and make sure you're charging enough to receive a profit, because this is not a hobby, right? And if it is, then, you're on the wrong, you're listening to the wrong video. So it's not a hobby. You need to know who your ideal clients are, because I can tell you, once you get clear on just this piece alone, your business will explode. And it took me 6 years to figure out I need to make sure I have an ideal client and quit like swimming upstream. You know how difficult that is, right? And then how to package that thing that you do. Create packages and programs, whether it's a product or service or whatever you do, create packages so that you can easily have that consistent cash flow in your business, and then be mindful of your pricing strategies. Okay? Now, I want to share with you I just shared with you the client that we did her up, increased her pricing, created the package. So you have that as an example of what you can do. Tomorrow's video, we're going to be jumping into video number 3, which is on marketing, right? You're going to get the marketing strategies to easily create marketing plans, to simplify and automate your marketing and sales efforts, okay? So we're talking about simplifying, automating, and maximizing your sales efforts tomorrow. That's what we're going to talk about in video number 3. So here's your assignment. Remember, I said at the end of every video, you would receive an assignment. I want you to get clear around who you serve and the method for getting the information to them. Think about your sales fountain as it relates to your offers, your pricing, and your method of delivery. All right. Remember to share your comments below, what you're going to take action on, if you're facing any challenges, what you've experienced, or what you decide to do. Share your offer with us. You don't have to share your pricing if you don't want to, but share your offer. What do you have to offer to the world? You never know who will be reading the post, who may need to hear just what you have to say, or really who may even need your product or service or whatever that gift that you're going to be sharing. All right. And then I'll see you back here tomorrow for video number 3, where we're going to be sharing on marketing strategies. All right. Have a fabulous day. See you tomorrow.